Welcome to another episode of Library History Shorts. I'm Martha, and each first Monday of the month here on Facebook Live, we're going to be talking about library history. You'll find out why we have our beautiful stained glass window, if the 1936 library is a Carnegie building, and so much more as we celebrate 100 years of NPL. This month, we're going to be talking about the kinetic sculpture that's above my head, that's in the library. Have you ever just stared at it and wondered what it all means? It's called Linda's Ride, and it was created by local sculptor John Mishler, and it's in honor of NPL's longest-serving library director, Linda Yoder. Linda brought the library into the 21st century and was with the library through its two building projects. Linda started at the library in 1981 as a part-time clerk. She applied after stopping at the library and noticed a small sign at the desk asking for part-time help. She always loved the atmosphere of the library and she found it very appealing. She is credited at one point, she became the administrative assistant and then the director of operations during the 1985 edition of the library. She became the library director in 1988, and she believed that the library was more than just for reading, and that NPL had something for everyone. She's credited for much of the library's technological advances that included spearheading the Northern Indiana Computer Consortium for Libraries in 1998. After 23 years, it's still around today. She is very active in advocacy for libraries at the state and national levels. She even testified on Capitol Hill for the Museum and Library Services Act that included the Library Services and Technology Act in 2003. And Linda was instrumental in the creation of the Napanee Center, which that is a partnership between the City of Napanee, the Napanee Public Library, and the Napanee Area Chamber of Commerce to create a museum and welcome center that included the Evelyn Lehman Culp Heritage Collection. When Napanee had its tornado in 2007, Linda directed the Northern Indiana Tornado Recovery Operation, also known as NITRO, and helped establish the Wani Economic Recovery Committee. After Linda left the library, it became clear that her time at NPL should be honored. Local artist John Mishler designed and created the sculpture called Linda's Ride. Mr. Mishler's one-of-a-kind sculptures dabble Northern Indiana and Southern Michigan, and he even has a few across the country, including a couple at the ESPN Zone in Chicago, Illinois, and on the campus at the University of Wisconsin. He also has a few pieces around the world, in Canada, France, and Bulgaria. And locally, his sculptures can be seen in Elkhart and Goshen, and he currently is a professor at Goshen College. The sculpture here at NPL was installed and unveiled in 2014. It includes the following symbols: a ball and a bat, an art palette, a tornado, a music note, and two people dancing. And these all mean something special to Linda. The ball and bat symbolizes her love for softball and playing it. The art palette is for the art exhibit and sales fundraiser that the library put on for many years that eventually became Spring into Art. The tornado is for her work after the 2007 tornado and the creation of NITRO. We believe that the music note symbolizes her friendship with Vance George, a past choral director of the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, winner of 4 Grammys and an Emmy, and a Napanee native. And the two people dancing is for Linda's love of dancing. So we hope that this Library History Shorts episode solves the mystery about our kinetic sculpture, or the mobile, as a lot of us call it. We're thankful to Linda Yoder and her work at NPL and how we're more than just books, and that we're so much more than that. Join us next month as we discuss the 1936 building and the journey to build it. And boy, is it a doozy. Be sure to check out the library's website and social media outlets for all the fun activities coming up as we celebrate 100 years. And if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment section of this video. And if you want more Nappanee history, check out Evie's History Bites. That is available on all podcasting formats. And also, on March 16th, join me on Zoom at 7 p.m. for opening of the book. It's the history of NPL from the very beginning in 1885 to the opening of the library to us today. So, see you next month.